Damn, Skeezy, it's your world.
As I begin to put this pen to this pad, just know the truth, it'll make you mad. They try to dumb us down, I know we way bigger. Our Holocaust was worse than Hitler's. Try to whitewash everything. Even gave us the slave owner's name. Left black, return white, it's a game. That was stated by Gamal Hussein.
Before our great fall, we existed prior to all of you all. We inscribed our history on ancient walls. But you claim our names in your great hall of fames and gave us slave names like Smith, White, Jones, or Duval. We were intellectual giants, but that man's plan made our goals too small. But I embraced the Torah and got a total recall. Illuminous figures went to swassa a nigga. But the Black Holocaust was far worse than Hitler's. You're mayor of the city cause Esau made you bigger, but to them you're still just a bigger nigga. See, food stamps, welfare, inflation got Eve on her knees. Ballers call us and bitch do these nuts like peanut butter and government cheese. So the facts are in again. E-facts, they're congressional men. Tell them to end this man-made inflation. Stop pump faking. Amalekites are not the seed of Jacob, manipulating our lives with policies and pens. Satanic gin, I got our men acting thin, acting like women and the women like men. We're at the pinnacles of sin and close to the end. This truth hits them hard in the head. Just know the truth will make you mad.
Just know the truth, it'll make you mad. They try to dumb us down, I know we way bigger. Our Holocaust was worse than Hitler's. Try to whitewash everything. Even gave us the slave owner's name. Left black, return white, it's a game. That was stated by Gamal Hussein.
Yet I'm immortal, like time I shall kill death. I still am after everything has left. Infinity shall end before me. I touch souls like energy, repel sin of the enemy that were into me. I hope you're comprehending that their genocide is not into me. Who, you know me? Spiritually, I'm immortal times infinity. Subconsciously, from the beginning, they mentioned me, although it was resentfully. Got a First Amendment still sent to me. When they say God synonymously, they mention me, for God in me is a facsimile. In fact, he let me call him me. We be victimized by the federal bureaucracy, sporadically happy, practically overtax me. The facts be, cause Latinos and blacks be feared, exactly. Thus, the drop stability is a mediocrity in this land of the free. I'm only speaking the truth, yet get so much resistance. My vision's pierced through fake smokes. I see what really is and what isn't. I'm diminishing the subliminals that's deceived by some. Babylon is fallen, thy kingdom will come. Christ and I are one. The system is so crooked, they can't think straight. You can't pay attention, so you can't meditate. Replay this back, hear the facts that I've said. Just know that the truth will make you mad. The truth will make you mad. Get your mind right, King. Get your mind right. This is Yahuwah's work. That's how we on it.
As I begin to put this pen to this pad, just know the truth, it'll make you mad. They try to dumb us down, I know we way bigger. Our Holocaust was worse than Hitler's. Try to whitewash everything. Even gave us the slave owner's name. Left black, return white, it's a game. That was stated by Gamal Hussein.
Waiting on the Mashiach. Revelations 19:11. And I saw heaven open. Turn me up. Behold, a white horse of Yahuwah, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war. Waiting on a Mashiach. Waiting on a Mashiach. You don't know when you're someone fall. Waiting on a Mashiach. You don't know when you're someone fall. Waiting on a Mashiach.
You don't know when your soul will fall. Waiting on Hamashiach. You don't know when your soul will fall.
Thank Yahuwah every morning, get up. Can't be morning, pray for protection. Satan's coming, temptation has a taste of mind. Playing space and thoughts, blowing up my phone drama. Lady crazy, Taylor Swift, type of borderline I'm facing. Seduce me with pussy spirits, push me to a cookie. Trust me, not smelly, can't hook me like a rookie. In their dark places, fat ass, pretty faces, models and laces. Women are all races, hard paces. As my soul embraces the commandments, Jezebels I flee from Bahashemba Mashiach. Let the Ruach reach one. These afflicted souls cannot bust, they eat them. Strip and dance on poles. The devil has breached them through a portal, no order. She's somebody's daughter, social media trick. System has destroyed her. No S on my chest, using Torah as my vest. It protects me when I'm under duress. Sustain, brain drain, the flesh in pain. Pussy and makeup and a plain Jane. Driver simp me and Jana. Insane. Summons the Holy Spirit in Yahusha's name. Mom rejects and repels. Harlot. Ruach HaKadosh helps me with that. Can't be swimming in these women living in regret. I can keep the face of March coming back.
Waiting on Hamashiach. You don't know when your soul will fall. Waiting on Hamashiach. You don't know when your soul will fall. Waiting on Hamashiach. You don't know when your soul will fall.
He's coming back with swords ready for war. He's coming back, it's time to settle the score. For those women who are lifetime whores, and for the reprobate men who hear the truth and abhor. Take heed. Could you imagine a world with sin like this? I mean, where souls sin so much you might blink and you miss. Crazy. They in schools now indoctrinating the kids, normalizing lost souls that go from her to him or him to her. Possessed spirits, Satan's chauffeurs. Y'all's chariots cross the sky, moving fast as a blur. Nothing but silence you heard till Christ's return. Trumpets, sound waves so loud it start to frighten your nerves. With eyes like fire, ready to push scouts way back. I mean way back. Hamashiach is coming back.
Waiting on Hamashiach. You don't know when your soul will fall. Waiting on Hamashiach. You don't know when your soul will fall. Waiting on Hamashiach. You don't know when your soul will fall. Waiting on Hamashiach. You don't know when your soul will fall.
These modernized women want traditional men. More dick than Van Dyke, no home croquette. To be tradition, must be virgins. Miss Independent, too masculine. That's why you're alone. You only get boned, just a pump and dump. Then he leaves you alone. Get dick appointments, can get married. Slinging pussy, you a hoe, you get no ring. Hamashiach returning to judge that thing.
Waiting on Hamashiach. You don't know when your soul will fall. Waiting on Hamashiach. You don't know when your soul will fall.
I'm gonna try to do a little poetry for y'all. It's an original piece written by me, Fly Guy.
See like recordings.
And I want to
Truth
dedicate
music.
this piece to all you players
Truth will make you mad.
and all you ladies out there. The name of this piece is called My Bitch Better Have My Money. My bitch better have my money.
Whose hoe is this? Not mine, not mine, not mine. Not mine, not mine, not mine. Whose hoe is this? Not mine, not mine, not mine. Not mine, not mine, not mine. Whose hoe is this? Not mine, not mine, not mine. Not mine, not mine, not mine. Whose hoe is this? Not mine, not mine, not mine. Not mine, not mine, not mine. I don't know, man. Yo, that's your hoe right there? Whose hoe is this? Exposing herself. Ass and tits on the internet. Men are dogs, she's chasing cat. That's spinning racks to spread her lips between her hips. To be blunt, they all wanna hit. Pump and dump, and then they split. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Lick these nuts and blow my dick like bubble gum. Pay her to come. Money and big dicks is all they want. These hoes charge like a battery. Are you stupid getting married? These hood rats just want your cheese. Or corporate hoes down on her knees. Talking about, baby, please promote me. Nuts on her chest, son, that's your wife. She licks chestnuts, dick in her mouth. Not mine, not mine, not mine. Not mine, not mine, not mine. Whose hoe is this? Not mine, not mine, not mine. Not mine, not mine, not mine. Whose hoe is this? Not mine, not mine, not mine. Not mine, not mine, not mine.
was her mindset at just the age of 24. Adulterous woman used to have shame. Now they shake in public for a little fame. And for a chance and some fancy things, they'll do some unthinkable things, but still want that wedding ring. I can do it too, so she believes. Now she's 40 plus, wasting child support on hair weave. So she can attempt to attract a man with half a brain to take care of her ass because he's a lame. Ruined her past relationships out of boredom. To return to the streets, addicted to whoredom. Think with the head on the top, not with the bottom. Or you'll end with that hoe starving for stardom.
Whose hoe is this?
Not mine, not mine, not mine. Not mine, not mine, not mine.
Whose hoe is this?
Not mine, not mine, not mine. Not mine, not mine, not mine.
Whose hoe is this?
Not mine, not mine, not mine. Not mine, not mine, not mine.
Whose hoe is this?
Not mine, not mine, not mine. Not mine, not mine, not mine.
45 years old, Botox and weave, so much makeup. What's wrong with Eve? With a blood clot, abort her baby, or child support. For 18 years, these women in courts divorce raping. Now you can't tell women from men. Too masculine, not feminine. Holes so deep you could swim in them. Modern day women got gin in them. She's Cardi B, she's Little Kim. Simp men, Johnny still slid up in their box, get beat by other men. Whose hoe is this? It's a goddamn shame. It must be yours. Got your last name. Bitch better have my money.
Bitch better have my money. Through rain, sleet, or snow. My hoe better have my money. I'll tell you that for the key. Tell it. Not half, not some, but all my cash. Because if she don't, I'm gonna put my foot dead in her ass. From the year.
Mark 9 and 23. All things are possible. All things are possible to him that believe. That believe. We can bring it into fruition. Make it happen. Make it happen. If you can just believe. If you can envision it, you can make it happen to fruition. They say a little knowledge is dangerous, but not half as bad as ignoramus. Media manipulates the brains of us, paints us with addictions and the things we lust. They say a little knowledge is dangerous, but not half as bad as ignoramus. Media manipulates the brains of us, paints us with addictions and the things we lust into fruition.
As the metamorphosis of matter coalesce, your appearance suppressed my thought process, resulting in a tingling in my chest. Your beauty takes away my breath, figments of your imagination. Times elapse into an altered deep state of concentration. The mechanics of my brain cells brings into fruition a materializations of you and I embracing. Birth from a stage referred to as thinking. As my mind's third eye focus in under a microscopic possibility of you and me sexually. You are my dream of choice, as you at this very moment hear my voice. Throughout my mind's rotations are the thoughts. I want my heart to be yours. Here's my heart. I am not of this world. I came to your galaxy from above, giving you the greatest gift possible. I'm giving you love. As your brain experienced the penetration of our mental intercourse, I delve deeper into your thought, taking us to heights beyond space flight. You are the climax of my dreams, exploding under the sparks of twilight. Alas, it is you I've dreamt about upon my pillow each night. As you clearly focus in as binocular, a microscopic lens, the vision becomes clearer. You and me to be your man. Our thoughts cross in motion while hoping that nature takes its course. You are the world, I am your axis. I am the sea, you are the sand. Do you understand? They say a little knowledge is dangerous, but not half as bad as ignoramus. Media manipulates the brains of us, paints us with addictions and the things we lust. They say a little knowledge is dangerous, but not half as bad as ignoramus. Media manipulates the brains of us, paints Anxious with addictions and the things we lust into fruition. What I'm saying is you and I together is Yahuwah's plan that he established for me. When I hold you, I got the whole world within my hands. This is not just by chance or choice. My destination is us embracing as reality employs. This isn't just joyful wishing to range you into my existence, because I already told you that my hopes isn't just oblivion, knowing that the eyes of our unique type of love life is one in a never. Forget about a trillion chances of striking twice. We're so electrifying like bolts of lightning strikes. So with this pen I write a blissful wish of our beautiful reality into life, with a notepad as my concubine. My pen orgasm ink as I write these page lines. My mind defines the hope of you and me from the land of our fantasy to a paradise where we are absolutely free to be beyond the rims of the highest satisfaction of love and sexuality. Although John Gray may say women are from Venus, men are from Mars, we make up the solar system. I'm the sun, you're the moon. We give birth to stars. We go to war for love, but shall never engage in love wars between us to ensure that our love shall never be lost. Differences shall mold us into perfection, of course. They try to jail us with their prisons of hate and jealousy, but my sight penetrates fake smirks and smiles and sees one's heart reality beyond erroneous zones of their fake praises, friendly waves, and plots to establish our disaster is the immortality, immeasurable dimensions of our hereafter, where perseverance evolves us into being happier. You don't have to be a math major or perform addition to arrive at the sum that the equation of you and I always equals one. We're always one before our physical existence begun. Division, there is none required. Multiply forever times infinity. We go higher, just breathe, sweetie, then our destiny shall follow. This is why I borrow charming thoughts of tomorrow to conquer today's sorrow. This weight is heavy, yet still I shoulder the burden of the weight. The imminent precious gift of you being my mate. My attention revolves around thee as the ring around Saturn in a galaxy known as our future reality. We engrave astrological patterns. You might have heard of me. I evolve from atoms to atom. At the eve of your wishful thinking, I sail across hell to prevent your heart from sinking. Stop thinking, could this be reality? From our coming into existence, this was our destiny. But anything of value carries its fee. Our price was to enjoy those chastisements for us to be still. Oh, this is real, life the dream, and let us unite for life. For the objective of my mission is to stop hoping and wishing and bring this dream into fruition. But not half as bad as ignoramus. Media manipulates the brains of us. Anxious with addictions and the things we lust. They say a little knowledge is dangerous, but not half as bad as ignoramus. Media manipulates the brains of us. Anxious with addictions and the things we lust into fruition.
Real love isn't about you. So this is how I know immediately where somebody's at. How's it going with so-and-so? Oh, I just love the way they make me feel. I love what they do for me. I love the way they talk to me. Are any of those things bad? No, but that isn't love. You're getting a need met from this person that you're addicted to. This is like the serial dater does this, because the real love part kicks in when that emotion wears off. And then it's like, as soon as the emotion wears off, it's like, oh, I'm going to dump this person and go back and find somebody who will meet that emotional cycle again. That's not love. That's being addicted to a biochemical reaction that feels really fucking good.
A capitalist society. Fatherless homes, man. The destruction of society. The worst destructive thing in society is a fatherless home. Feel this right here. Fatherless. No father in your home, you're growing wild. Mothers raised a monster problem child. Rebellious women breaking families up. Fatherless homes, these children grow corrupt. No father in your home, you're growing wild. Mothers
raised amongst the problem child. Rebellious women breaking families up. Fatherless homes, these children grow corrupt. Women are trying to be men too much, lifting up weights, cuss and fuss, masculine auras, still wanna fuck, but high value men, money and lust, the guy they trust, pump and dump, that's all I want. Better say daddy, please make me come over tonight to my place. Porno star, blow my babies in the face, drip, 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 the other she ate, not cover no thoughts, leave in a rush, fell now she lied, her man's pulling up, she's ex brother wife, I guess she's just like, on social media, shaking her butt, contaminating her daughter's young mind, she's swagging her ass, she's only 9. Makeup and weed, now he's doing time. Arrested that man, but what about her mom? No father at home, her brother's doing a dime. The system a bitch, she's fucking your mind. The government's daddy, marry your mom. Destroy family, signs of the time. You live in the matrix, mentally blind. Cognitive dissonance keeps you confined. No father in you, you're growing wild. Mothers raised amongst the problem child. Rebellious women breaking families up. Fatherless homes, these children grow corrupt. No father in your home, you're growing wild. Mothers raised amongst the problem child. Rebellious women breaking families up. Fatherless homes, these children grow corrupt. I don't need a man, I hear women say, rape you for money like Dr. Dre. Your son turns out like Dwayne Wade's daughter is masculine, who will still say she licks that cat, she goes both ways. Tell you it's no more in the last days, charge bigamy for polygamy. I do it anyway, ain't no bitch in me. High value man, as toxic as can be. Home of the slaves, tell you you're free. Took away money in 33, now you must file at UCC, the United States, GOV. Took my TDA, made a corpse out of me. Got touched by the rope, made TDOC. Try to reach ladies with fatherless babies, raising delinquency. Women are crazy, complain about men that women are raising. I tell them it's the truth, they say I'm hating. Stop trying to say women that's not getting saving. The words down them, this shit is amazing. Stunned by the ways that the women behaving. She's feeling my flow, I let her blow me like the lines you put in your nose. Do me like a shovel, but we got a hoe. Smashed like an accident, I gotta go. Her body counts how, don't need any more. Pipes like a plumber up in a hole. Damn right she's hot, the world's so cold. No father at home, produce angry girls. Fatherless. No father in your home, you're growing wild. Mothers raised amongst the problem child. Rebellious women breaking families up. Fatherless homes, these children grow corrupt. No father in your home, you're growing wild. Mothers raised amongst the problem child. Rebellious women breaking families up. Fatherless homes, these children grow corrupt.
Girls with no fathers in the home have lower self-esteem. Okay, fine, that sucks. But also, women with low self-esteem are more promiscuous. No father families are more likely to be victims of abuse, especially with single mothers. The more opportunities a child has to interact with biological father, the less likely they are to commit crime or have contact with the juvenile justice system. Okay, another way to say that is men and women who are incarcerated, the population of the prisons mostly encompass fatherless homes. Now, here's something that no one else has mentioned, which I think is cool, and I don't really say this eloquently. If a man and wife raise a child, they're less likely to end up in jail, but they have the same statistical chance as children raised by just their father. So if we want to keep children, adults, out of prison, mother, father, or just father. We don't want to hear just father, so let's try to keep the families intact. I think that just seems better.
All right, shalom, 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 peace, peace. Welcome to another episode of the True Disciples of Christ Bible Study. I am Kahan Tezzer Doc, and this is Yahuwah's Walk. So we're going to talk about tonight what percentage of modern women are marriage material. What percentage of modern women are marriage material? What percentage of women out here that you really believe are really capable or have the capacity? We got someone that's trying to come on TikTok already. See, that really have the capacity to be marriage material. Show your face. Why are you afraid to show your face? If you're going to come on here, don't play semantics.
Can touch now?
Shalom. Show your face. Why are you hiding? Are you so unattracted that you're hiding your face? Why are you hiding over to the side? Don't play semantics. I don't have time for games. What's up? Yeah, whatever. As soon as I come on, man, TikTok, come on, hiding their face. So the question again is, before I was rudely interrupted, what percentage of women in this world do you believe, in this modern world, do you believe are marriage material? Now, before you just jot something out, keep in mind that 1 in every 2 marriages end in divorce. And you say, well, it may not be the woman's fault. Well, I beg to differ, because 75% of marriages are ended by a woman. So with those figures right there, I ask you, what percentage of women are marriage material in this world right here that we're living in? I want you to think about something. What's the percentage of women that's modest, meek, that hasn't been ran through, that hasn't, doesn't have a high body count, that makes good mothers, that really know how to mother? Now, some other statistics that I want to throw at you is that the most abusive parent to a child is typically a young mother. She's most abusive. Now, keep in mind that single fathers has been statistically proven to make better single parents than mothers. In fact, a child raised by a single father yields the same result as a man and woman raising a child. Why? So my analogy of that is because usually the woman is probably disagreeing with the man's method of raising a child, even though statistics show by far that a man is a better parent. So you got to ask yourself, why does it allow women?
You want to do a battle?
Listen, don't come on here with that, man. You're a clown, man. Get out of here.
Where?
A grown man come on here with that, man. He got a gray beard. He should know better. Some of these people act like children, man. I guess it's fortunate, man, that I'm not face to face with them, man. You come on here with that noise and all that, man, like a teenager. This man got a gray beard and coming on here like that. Go get a life, man. So as I was saying again before I was interrupted by TikTok, the numbers showed drastically that when there's a single father raising a child, the system don't want to admit this because they trying to push the narrative that it's better that the child be with both parents. And in a lot of cases, it's not, right? Because we've already determined that 50% of the cases, they end in divorce. And it's better for a child to be with a healthy parent that's going to keep them away from drugs, keep them away from alcohol, keep them away from suicidal intentions, keep them away from being overweight. All of these factors are much higher when there's a single woman raising that child. These are the facts. You call me a chauvinist, whatever you want to call, it's not going to change the facts. Right? These are facts. And these are facts that Eve don't want to deal with because she's too busy running her mouth like she's Usain Bolt. You understand? So now, I understand some of you guys on the call, you may not be able to talk. Your woman might be close by, but I'm going to summons you to speak up anyways. Fernando, what percentage of women do you believe in this society is literally... Oh, yeah, I got to say something, man. I got to say, something was brought to my attention before I forget this. David is a pervert. So word got back to me. He's been calling one of the sisters, a married sister, and then asking her for sex.
What?
Yeah, this guy is really out of pocket, man. Wow. Yeah, I don't even want to tell you how, man. I feel like busting him in his grill. You understand what I'm saying? Wow. Yo, he really is a pervert. Don't ask me how he got her number because the numbers, the name is usually not with the number. I don't know, if she associated her name with the number, because usually nobody's name really pop up among unless people have actually exchanged names and numbers. But the sister was saying he called, and he knows she's married, and then eventually start, talking, asking for sex.
Wow.
So this guy is really out of control, huh? I told you this dude has demons on him, man.
I noticed he can't stop drinking.
That's utterly unacceptable, man.
Wow.
I just needed to put that out there, man. Real talk. I don't want to put the sister's name out there, but yeah.
That's
he's a real dirtbag, huh? All that Bible stuff. He come in the room saying shalom don't mean nothing to this man.
Nah.
He's calling a married woman asking her for sex.
Nah. Nah. Ain't no way around that.
Yeah, man. So that tells you he knows what he's doing.
Yep.
Yeah, he used to try and pull that stuff with Rhea, man. And she came back and told me. Remember when we was doing the Feast of Booth in
Charleston?
In Charleston, yeah.
Yeah, I peeped how he was even at the dang on when we went out. I'm like, it's just weird. He's just weird.
Yeah, she said he kept waving at her when, he thought I wasn't looking. He leaned all the way over. She was looking straight. So, he was trying to lean all the way over, waving to try and get her attention. He's a real pervert, huh?
That's crazy.
I never said anything about it, right? But he got very uncomfortable. Like, his guilt killed himself. Because he got very uncomfortable around me when I would come around.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Come. And he's a real pervert, man, for real.
Yeah, he lost his marbles right now.
But that's just too much, man. Too much.
I don't got nothing to say to that. Ugh.
Yeah, we don't condone any behavior remotely close to that at all whatsoever.
At all.
And true disciples of Christ. That's way off. And nothing. There's no misunderstanding. There's no mistake in that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing, real talk. He knows what he's doing.
You better off going to get him a dang on hooker. Well, you doing calm.
Yeah, he's been acting up for a while.
See what he put in the room? Are you kidding me right now? What bus was it? You see, this dude, he has demons on him, huh? Now, this came from the sisters, she, so I thought to tell you, but, say he called her, he kept calling, huh? It's just how I had things. So, the scriptures say, he who sins shame before all, and that's a sin right there, man. Because he's trying to provoke her to adultery. And no one should think that that's funny, man. He's rocking with some serious demons, man. Real talk. I just, thought I would put it out there so everyone would know how this dude's moving, man.
Calm. Yeah, that's a no-go. Nah,
back to the question, Fernando. What percentage of women, modern women, let me put that word there, modern women, would you say is marriage material? What percentage of modern women are marriage material?
God. Well, I know
Nicholas Carefoot? How did he get in here? This Nicholas Carefoot. Nicholas Carefoot. I put you in here. How'd you get in here?
Come on, in TikTok?
Yeah. Carefoot's in the background with a smile on, man. With a smile on. Got the hat on to this, man. Men against feminism. Come. So what percentage of modern women are marriage material? What about it, Carefoot? What percentage would you say?
Less than 15%.
Say less than 15%.
Yeah, I think it's kind of hard to measure it, but I do know that.
What is the criteria upon which you base your belief, Carefoot and Fernando? What is the criteria upon which you base your belief? Is this just something emotional, or where is this coming from?
Pre-existing children, pets, tattoos, lifestyle. There's a lot of filters that I have, and then after those filters, you're down to less than 15%.
Come on, the way her attitude, her submissiveness.
What about if she could cook? What about her being rebellious? What about how she raised children? What about how she, the scriptures, the woman is not supposed to take nothing outside of the home. What about how she tried to equivalate herself to her husband? See, the Most High didn't make us equal, man. See, the things that you guys are saying are both on worldly things, but what about what the Most High says? Let's get Isaiah 3, verse 12. Let's start right there, Yeshaya 3, verse 12. What does the Most High say?
Gone. Book of Isaiah, Yeshaya, chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err.
So this is coming from the Most High himself. So the prophecies say when a woman rules over a man, she's going to call you to error. She calls it, because that's not the natural order of things. Let's find out what the natural order that the Most High say. And if the Most High say something is not for you, I see this is how you know when a woman is not with the Most High. She's trying to throw you scriptures, but she's disobeying what the Most High is saying in this Bible. Bereshit, Genesis 3 and 16. I did send the link to the good brother Kadar just so y'all know, man. So y'all don't think I'm leaving him out, man. Let it do what it do. Genesis 3 and 16.
The book of Genesis, Bereshit, chapter 3, verse 16. Unto the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
So the scriptures say that the husband is supposed to rule over the woman, not equality. Equality equals divorce because that goes against the natural nature of things. People have been trying to equate this. It doesn't work. Westernized standards have the person in the room is calling himself yummy. If you're not here to learn and listen, dismiss yourself. Dismiss yourself. We're not interested in your point of view or flipping the script saying what percentage of men. We're talking about women. That's what this show is about. If you're not interested in it, then dismiss yourself. Or I'll dismiss you. I'll give you some help with that. So the scriptures say that when a woman rules a man, it causes that man to err. We read in Genesis, Bereshit 3 and 16, the order that the Most High set up in this earth. Your man should rule over you. I don't care what kind of Edomite comes along trying to change that. It's always chaotic when you try and do anything else. If a woman is not willing to do that, you shouldn't get married. Stay by yourself. Go and get a pet. Because you're not marriage material. You're not marriage material. It's going to end in a divorce because you have a rebellious spirit. And the scriptures say rebellion is like the sin of witchcraft in 1 Samuel 15 and 23. This, let me get this person out of here, man. I'm not in the mood for nonsense, man. I'm out of here. It's yummy. Anyone that calls themselves yummy, it kind of tells you what kind of person that is. Yummy. Yeah, all right. Now you're gone. Now yummy's a dummy because you couldn't keep your mouth closed. Yummy the dummy. Come. Yummy Dummy just couldn't be quiet. Come back another time.
Con.
It's always someone that comes on and trying to distract from the message. Justice Raheem, who you got on here tonight? Any of your people here that got anything that they would like to say? Anything in opposition?
Well, Most High willing, first and foremost, giving all praise to the God of our forefathers, Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob. I sent the link out to a few sisters and a few brothers, King, you know what I'm saying? So Most High willing, Sister Dominique should be in the background, Brother Trey, Sister Tiffany.
We'd like to hear from them. Matter of fact, let me drop the link in the room. I'd love to hear from them and get their perspective. Just show decorum if you come on here.
Please do. Please do. To all the brothers and sisters, now who I sent the link to.
You sent the YouTube link or the Rumble link?
I sent the Salakia. I sent the YouTube link.
I just posted StreamYard link in YouTube and in Rumble. So what percentage of modern women are marriage material, Justice? What percentage would you say?
Woo. Like 30%. I'd say 30%. I'd say 30%.
What is the criteria upon which you're basing your analogy? Thanks for the diamond rewards. Thanks for the universal rewards on TikTok. Appreciate it. Con. Kenneth Carefoot is in the building. 30%. What is the criteria you based it on, good brother? Where's this 30%? Because I can't see him, huh? You understand, man? There's a lot of actresses out there, right?
True that.
Yeah,
but,
they wearing the color purple.
Yeah,
they got a color purple mentality. For all of you that watched The Color Purple and didn't know what you was watching about, that movie was utterly about desecrating the so-called black man. To try and show the world that the so-called black man was nothing. And that the woman, look at the psychological, I'm talking about the psychological perspective in the movie. It was about showing all so-called black men are dogs. That's what that movie was about, man. And the woman had to always come to his rescue. See, I sit down and I look at the psychology that they be like making these movies from. And so this is what's going into your someone got some background noise. The music is going to get me flying. That's going to have to be muted. It's going into your mental state, man. So it's going into your subconscious. That's what The Color Purple was all about. She's telling the man, take my children home. Oprah Winfrey. She's going to be the man. You guys didn't see how they kept putting the woman out front? The man was always in the back. The man couldn't protect the women.
Gone.
That was a psychological, and then they put a man in there that was raping his damn daughter. So what was the message that they was projecting to the world? That the so-called black man is nothing but a no-good dog. And then in the movie, you know what I mean, when she was ready to off him, you even had men, I remember, they had men say, yeah, he got to go. Take him out. See, that's the effect that the movie have on you. But when you say, oh, it's just a movie, no, it's not. You supplant that into your subconscious. That's why a lot of people that come from over seas like Asia and other places like that, when they get hit, they already have a perceived of what they think so-called black men are. It's already being engendered to them by the media.
Come.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's what they do with their movies, man.
It's all subliminal.
Absolutely, King. You was definitely on point with that. To add on to that, where I get that that math from, because it's some good women up out there. It's just they just been
show me, man. Show me where they are. Y'all always want to see these, man.
Because they You already know what I do. You know, it's the Eves out there to be like, well, I understand and I respect the true nature of the men. They the ones I'm talking about, but
Nah, they be
I
lying.
just can't.
They lying. Correct.
Those women are single, man.
God, you know what I'm saying? Like I had
They're single
tell
for a
me
reason.
today. God,
They're single for a reason.
God. She instead of accept the scriptures, the sister told me that she'd be single for the rest of her life.
See that?
And practice celibacy. I was like, wow.
And you know she's lying, huh? She ain't practicing no celibacy.
Nope.
If you're using a vibrator, you committing fornication. Understand that.
God.
Because what are you thinking about when you're using a vibrator? That's fornication, huh?
That sound like somebody we used to know.
Huh.
Around here. Yeah. So up and down, she was happily single. All right.
Yep. But dressing like a harlot. So what percentage of modern women are marriage material, if any? If any. See, let's go. Someone give me some rock.
I got some numbers after I get this rock.
Good. Bring out the numbers. What a good woman is.
So we take into account a woman that follows the Bible or even willing to submit to her man. More than likely, she came from a background where the man was head of the household. How many women are out here that come from families where the marriage didn't end in divorce and the man was actually like the man, in charge and everyone submitted to him? I will have to bring those numbers down to well below 15%. I would say probably maybe 7. I would say between 5 and 7%. So if we discount the women that are inside the marriages that actually stay in the marriage and whatnot, and then discount the women who actually believe in the Bible and that aren't indoctrinated by like these movies, because even like movies like like Hotel Rwanda, all the masculine men, they were doing like the dirt for the most part. That's how they portray men in most movies. The masculine ones, they portray him as a villain of some sort. So the ones that ain't been affected by that, and then being able to cook, keep a cookbook, clean, know how to fix clothes, let alone making garments or any kind of wear. Knows how to take care of the hair, hygiene, well educated, and that doesn't mean you have a degree, but that means that your ability to adapt, and I'm gonna have to say follow. I mean, I would say 5%, not even 7. I would say 5%, and that's a close guarded group. Women like that, they usually get snatched up at a very early age. I doubt there are any over the age of, I'm gonna say 35 that are like that.
Cool. Let's keep on in Isaiah. Jump down to verse 17. Isaiah 3:17.
The book of Isaiah, Yeshaya, chapter 3, verse 17. Therefore, Yahuwah will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion.
That's why the average so-called Eve, we got to use certain words because I'm on TikTok. That's why the average so-called Eve hair is that long, because of that curse right there. That's a curse that the Most High put on her. Her hair is that long. The average so-called Jake, the average Jake, when he grow his hair, he could grow his hair way longer than Eve can. Eve will grow her hair to a certain point and starts breaking off. And they have all of that, that we call that stuff, that gel on their forehead, because their hairline is way back to the middle of their head. I'm not lying, That's why they put gel on it, to try to make it look have some kind of look, but their hairline's to the middle of their head, Come. The hairline went back like car seats.
Yep. And Yahuwah will discover their secret parts.
Yeah, he's going to discover all their sins, all their fornication, all their adultery. Verse 18.
In
Try to
that
take those things away.
God, verse 18. In that day, Yahuwah will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their calls, and their round tires like the moon, the chains, and the bracelets, and the mufflers, and the bonnets, and the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands, and the tablets, and the earrings, the rings, the nose jewels. See, it's stuff, nose rings, oldest time.
Mm-hmm.
The changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles, and the wimples.
I always wonder how that work out when they have to blow their nose up.
About the same thing.
Huh.
About the same thing. These are things you can nose on it. Some be having them damn how the bulls be having the bull rings in the middle of their nose.
Yeah.
That's too much, man. I can't do all that. Nah.
And the crisping pins, the glasses, the fine linen, and the hoods and the veils. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink. And instead of a girdle, a rent, and instead of a well set hair, baldness.
That's the curse right there. So, yeah, I mean, this is what the Most High said in the prophecy, man. And these things are going to come to pass because the Most High definitely can't break his promise, man. So, how many of these women are worthy of marriage? Is a question. What is a good woman? How does that aid a man? A good woman is a woman that doesn't talk back. She's not mouthy. She knows when to be quiet. Just like Sarah called Abraham Lord. You know what I mean? She's meek. She has a meek and quiet spirit. She doesn't dress loudly. She dresses conservatively. She covers like she's supposed to. You know, her first priority is in her home, right? First thing in her home is her husband, then the children. That's a good woman according to what the Most High said, man. In fact, in Titus, he tells the older women to teach the younger women how to be that way. Let's get Sirach, the 26th chapter, verse 1 to 3. Sirach.
Come on, the book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife, for the numbers of his days shall be double.
That's heavy right there. Why is he blessed and why is the man going to live longer? Think about that. I need you guys to really muse over that. The scriptures are saying if a man has a good wife, that man's going to live twice as long, man. Or some of your lives are going to be short as Gary Coleman's. Short as Gary Coleman's height. If you don't get rid of that woman, man. Come on. Blessed is the man that has a good wife because the number of his days will be double. Why is that, Justice? Where are your people at, Justice? I dropped the link in the room. But they hear that fire coming out. They get nervous. No, that guy, he know the Bible. I don't want to go in there, man.
Absolutely. I told him, I said, listen, come on. I said, at the end of the day, I said, be respectful, be humble. I said, nothing is coming from our own accord. You know what I'm saying? We like Al Kahan, me and my brothers, we going to give you precept upon precept and just listen. If you have any questions, you know what I'm saying, just be respectful and ask your questions. All we going to do is give you the precepts. That's it. So, you know what I'm saying? So I try to let them know, you know what I'm saying, how real it is. Like, we here. All you got to do is respect yourself, you know what I'm saying? And the truth going to be bestowed upon you, for real.
Love is love. Love is love.
Calm.
Verse 2. A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband.
Think about that. A virtuous woman rejoices her husband. What does that mean? A virtuous woman rejoices her husband. What do you think that means, Benaya? Fernando? A virtuous woman rejoices her husband. Man, your woman curse you out, talk about you behind your back. That's Eve up. But I just, you know what I mean? When I get into a certain place, I don't even care what they say. You go ahead. I mean, it's kind of like I'm going to a car dealership. I'm looking for your replacement. I'm looking for a Ford Raptor. You see what I'm talking about? Looking for a Raptor, man. Come on, man, so I can wrap it up. Come on. Come on, man.
Vito, you don't get to a certain point, you're just like, you know what, I don't give a.
Yeah, if you're a real man. If you're another dude, he can argue back and forth. Nah, don't do that, but if you don't want to listen, just replace them. And then when you get to that point, they were trying to do anything. I'm going to tell you guys something. I want you something. When a woman knows she doesn't want you, you don't want her anymore. She's trying to do anything
Justice, you got
to try and get attention. Just stay on your center, man. Stay on your center. And a lot of these women, a lot of them will pretend that they're into polygamy. But when you bring the other woman around, she gets jealous because she was always insecure. I mean, you're going to do it anyways. You tell her, like I told you, tell these women, listen, I'm going to do it anyways. So I'm going to do it with or without you. If you don't like it, just move yourself out of the way. Because I'm going to be me. I don't need you for nothing, man. That's how you got to lay it down, man. Just be honest with them. Once they go out there, they're going to see what's out there. Damn. HIV? Herpes? Oh, damn.
Yep.
Gonorrhea? Oh, man. Because everybody think they wild out there. It's like the animal kingdom, man. The animal kingdom for real. It's a jungle out there. They pass around all kind of stuff. And you're going to catch more than Charlie 1-9er. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to catch way more than Charlie 1-9er, man. Come. Yeah, boy. You're going to be doing a 6-6-10, man. Go see the doctor. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Taking them penicillins, man. Moxicillin and all that, man. Them needles, man. Have to shoot you up, man. It's 2023 and look who's burning. Come. Remember David trying to tell him he got a staph infection? That dude came to the damn seminar, he's on fire. Get mad. Which part of I'm burning, don't you? Man, they tell you go through with them those harlots, man.
Wow.
Which part am I burning, don't you understand? And he trying to pass that on to the sister, man, and T-Dot. Trying to pass it on to a married woman. Nobody wants you, man. You're like the fire department, boy. That boy on fire, man. Someone call the fire department and put him out, huh? Go.
Wow.
Because he's burning up.
Where was that? In Philly? Ohio?
No, it was what was that when he came back? He said it on the call when he got back. Where was we, Benaya?
We were in Atlanta for
it was right here. It was right here. It was last year for what was it for when I rented that house, man?
Oh.
Yeah, right there. He was on fire.
Ooh.
I can't remember the High Holy Day.
I must have been
it was a High Holy Day.
I must have been out getting the food.
When he got back, he said, which part? He called himself, sound like a demon. Which part of my burning don't you understand? I said, so why you rush back to the room like that? He's trying to say he had a staph infection. Yeah, I know what you had, man.
Oh, man.
You had Victor Delta. You know?
Too much.
VD.
Yeah.
Damn.
Gosh, baby.
And can you imagine how ugly his face is? The dude already mad ugly up, and he burning, man. Come on. What fool allowed that maniac on top of her? Dang. She needs to be in prison, man. It's for letting someone that ugly lay on top of him. She needs to be arrested for giving him the potential to try and multiply his seed, huh? It should be illegal for that guy to reproduce. God. Why?
I had no idea.
Yeah. He got mad with me. I said, yo, why you leave like that? You ain't pretend. Which part of my button don't you understand? He said it on the live, huh?
God.
Yeah, I missed that. Shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
He tried to turn and said it was a staph infection, man.
Yeah, whoever that was.
Trying to mess with a married woman, man.
Yeah, whoever that was wasn't virtuous because he won't rejoicing with that VD. Not at all.
He was taking pills. Yo, he was asking me for an herbal remedy, man.
What? Oh wow, I might need to look that up.
Yeah, no, there's something that works for that, man. There's a herbal remedy for stuff like that. Matter of fact, I have that.
Wow. Yeah, I'm ignorant in that. I need to look that up.
And I got one up.
You should have told him to just add water. Hopefully, it would have helped with that.
He was already harassing Just Add Water, man. He was harassing her. She told me, man. There you go now. Yashipin, there's your remedy. Look it up. It's for that stuff, man.
Oh, that does that?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
What that say?
It says Cardancella.
Cardancella Negro.
Yep, Cardancella Negro.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Dang.
Cold, flu, coughs, bronchitis, pneumonia, other respiratory problems, bacteria infections, sexual dysfunctions, infections. Yep. Of the urinary tract, gonorrhea, syphilis, and sexual transmitted diseases.
I didn't know that did that.
Yep. I didn't give him the remedy, man. I want him to burn, man. I told that dude to call the fire department. I didn't give him the remedy. I said, I don't know, huh? Go see the doctor.
Good gracious.
But this is good for respiratory. Damn. The bag was open. I just spilled it all over my keyboard. This is kind of like tree bark, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it's sifted is what that is.
Yep. I'm sure did. Which part of I'm burning don't you understand?
Yeah, so he's living the opposite of the next part of that verse. It says, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. He was fulfilling the years of his life in torment.
Misery.
So yeah, he definitely didn't get one of those. He got something.
For the sister that the sister just hit me before we came on this and told me about him. So I was debating whether I should share it with you, but I thought it best to. Oh yeah, thank you. Thanks for telling me. You're gonna have to do something about him, huh? That's utterly out of control. That's utterly out of control.
Hey, who cares what you can hear, David? Of course. What
want you to hear. Right now, huh?
Yeah, straighten yourself out, weirdo. What you mean?
Yeah, he's drunk right now because I talked to him earlier.
Gotcha.
He said, "Oh, you're a good dude. You're a good dude. I love you. You're a good dude." Dude never change, huh?
Salakia, brother Yashabin, that was Ecclesiastes. What was that scripture again, King?
Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verses 1 through 3. I only finished 2.
26, 1 through 3. Okay, calm.
Yeah. Calm. Verse 3 reads, a good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Supreme Elohim.
Come. It's heavy right there, man.
Come. Yeah, man, that percentage is low, especially when you look at it through the eyes of the Most High. It's nowhere near 15%, because you even got to look at the majority.
Justice 30, man. Justice says 30.
Ain't no way, because the majority of us that are caught up in the penal system come from single parent homes.
Come.
Mother.
Come.
So, it decreases even more there. And I don't know any single moms that push like health and all that stuff. They usually focus on, like working and then going out. Very few. And then the ones that do try to stay in the home, they're focusing on, they're focusing on health. Their focus is on a distorted message from the Christian belief system.
What percentage of women, modern women, let's say that part, modern women are marriage material? That's the question to you guys on TikTok and on Rumble and on YouTube. What percentage of modern women are marriage material? Before any of you women say you're traditional, if you're not a virgin, you're not a traditional woman. Because a traditional woman had to be a virgin or you could put her away. If you're not a virgin, you're not a traditional woman.
Con. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt to our sisters in these other in these other parts of the world, like like Africa and things of that nature.
You guys are gonna have to stop that. They're the same. They're the same. I'm telling you. There's no silver bullet, man. Those women are the same. They try and get. Look what they do when they get here.
Switch up.
Same woman they trying to get here. That spirit's already on them.
Yep.
If you think Christianity spread there and this doctrine hasn't spread there,
absolutely.
To the average African woman, she's a Christian, huh?
How
do you think they got there?
Absolutely, you're absolutely right, King. But what I'm talking, I'm giving the benefit of the doubt to the ones that's humble enough. That's what you're right. That
where they at? What part of the world? What country in Africa? I'm curious.
I'm telling you, it's some of them over there in Africa. You know what I'm saying? Some of them over there in Pakistan and things of that nature. And a brother, I was cutting a brother hair the other day, and he was saying it was I forgot where he's from. It sound crazy. I think it's like somewhere near Southeast Asia, one of them small parts of the world. And he says there's a lot of humble women up over there. You know what I'm saying?
So when you say a lot, forgive me. When you say a lot, you mean a lot of that area, but not a lot compared to everybody in the whole world. So we're looking at less than 5%. We say probably about 4 to 3%. And then the majority of those, they get got by the top 1% of dudes. If that.
Yeah, man, that's just me trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, King. But yeah, you're right. But I know they out there. It's just they fall through in between. They out there. They rare commodities. You know what I'm saying? Like it is super rare. Cause like it's women out there. They out there talk about how they accept the man and knowing his true nature, and you know what I'm saying they respect the man, but they on some dumbed down kind of stuff. They say they rather for a man not tell them what they doing and just don't bring no babies home to me. Just don't, you know what I'm saying? Just don't let me find out kind of thing. So I was like, so you just want to instead of living in the truth, you want to live within a lie. Is that basically what you're saying? The sister was like, yeah. I was like, wow. And I even broke it down. I said, when a man wants to if you well taken care of, the man is a God-fearing man, you know what I'm saying? And the man is not on that Sodom and Gomorrah stuff, you know what I'm saying? You got your own room or you got your own domicile. You just know that that man is for you and you have sister wives. She like, no, I can't do that. I'd rather for a man not tell me. I said, that's wicked.
Yeah, it is.
That's wicked. You want to, instead of living in the truth, you want to live within the lie. That's crazy.
Come on. They out there.
I mean,
Kerfoot, post your StreamYard link on TikTok. Let's get them on here.
And it's crazy. Now, I mean, these Edomite women, know what I'm saying, they more open to accept that than our
No, they're not. No, they're not. Those are the women out there. Huh?
None of them.
You know what? You're right. Because once they be like, oh, I understand.
They'll change on you in a second, for real.
Look how Tiger Woods did. Tiger Woods' ex did him.
Man,
even Tom Brady's ex did him.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant, same thing. Yep.
Dr. Dre.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Pat, hold up. With Scottie Pippen, wife trying to mess with Michael Jordan's son. That's crazy.
Man,
that's crazy.
Nothing's never good enough. It don't matter how much you got. So, and they can't. They're not even considered the virtuous ones. They ain't considered but that's just a modern woman. No matter how much. No matter how much you got or how much you don't got.
This is why I'm telling you to stop listening to these women on social media. Those women don't mean that, man. Making videos, it's just clickbait, man. Because they will have a man themselves. They don't have men. Nicholas Kerfoot, drop the StreamYard link on TikTok. So what percentage, people on TikTok, what percentage of modern women are marriage material? Come on now, call, let's talk about it.
Hey, Justice, I think you still got that echo.
Yeah, Justice, you got an echo, man. Too cool, man. I think it's the coolness echoing back.
Hey, when you're this smooth, you ain't got to be on mute.
He's not as smooth as Nefertali, man. He's not as smooth as Halan Mitchell's son, man.
Good gracious. Every time you say that, it make me cringe.
I learned from my Kahan. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's you hear me, you know.
Where's your people at, Justice, man?
I don't know, King. I sent them the link when you was dropping the music. I sent the link out, King. For real,
drop it in StreamYard again. Come on. We got 27 on StreamYard, man. They got to be in here somewhere, man. We got 13 on this and people over here on TikTok too. Careful, you dropped the link on TikTok? Hey, Benign, can you drop the link on TikTok? Careful, it's not even saying anything, man.
I tried to drop the link in there, and then I don't know if it shows up. I wonder if you be taking away URLs.
Moderator over there, man.
Hey, where do I get the StreamYard link?
What Careful say?
Like that, though.
So where to get the StreamYard link?
It's in the YouTube comments.
I got my brother, know what I'm saying? Brother Red, he on here in the background. Hey, Red, hit the StreamYard link, King. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Most I willing wants to Kahan get back in the seat here, bring you on, bro. Come on in, man. Ask your questions, King, for real. Glad you showed up, brother. He just sent me a message saying he here. All praises due. Big shout out to my brother. You know what I'm saying? My partner, brother showed me love. You know what I mean? For real. Clippers Deluxe come through, y'all. For real. Show love, man. Awesome grade A barbershop, man. Come through, man. For real.
Cool.
Trying to see how to do this thing on TikTok itself.
No, and it's crazy, right? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of women, they want to, right? Because a lot of women, I didn't have a conversation with sisters. They be like, "Oh, I heard about you know what I mean, women that be dealing with the sister wives and things of that nature, but I don't know. She said, they always say what I believe. I see that's where you're going wrong at. It's about your belief. It's not about your belief. It's about what the scriptures say. You know what I'm saying? For real. It's just that simple. They talking about, sister told me that if a woman submits to her man, then a man should submit to that one woman. I said, where you get that from? I said, we're not made the same. We're not meant to be submitting to y'all. For real, we're supposed to be your protector. That's it, and that's all, and provide for you. Don't get me wrong. We're going to be emotionally connected with you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be spiritually connected with you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to give you the scriptures, and we're going to be how we supposed to be. Be protective. You know what I'm saying? Be the head and guide you, and that's it, and that's all. You're supposed to be there, help me. You're not meant to tell me, oh, I can't do this or I can't do that. I'm the man. The Most High made me in his likeness and after his image. He made you from me. And they don't get that. They take that and think that they entitled everything that we're entitled to. No, we are totally made different. We are totally made different. You got to understand that and understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Yeah, every Christian woman out there is a liar to me. Because, I mean, they enjoy and allow, Eve to be, preaching on the stands and the pulpits and teaching men and showing how much they feel things that is really disappointing, especially, since coming into the truth. And, you got those that go to theology school and all this. I'm like, there's no way you going to theology school, you studying, and you've been reading the Bible for over 10 years and you ain't seeing the same thing I'm seeing. So you're just going to look over the whole fact that a woman gets her salvation from being with the man that follows the law, statutes, and commandments, and not only just being with them and connected with them, but have to act a certain way. It's all laid out in 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11 through 15. And you have to have children. I mean, come on now, like that. That's utterly different.
Careful, you're keeping too much noise, man.
Yeah, I'm about to post it in TikTok. I just got this login stuff. It looks like I can put it in. Yeah, I just put it in there. Can you see it in the comments?
I don't know, man. Careful.
I see that
noise, man.
I'm posting it in there. I don't know if y'all can see the link in there too.
You said you did, Bernard?
Yeah, I did.
So what percentage of women are considered to be marriage material in this day and age? Let's go to Isaiah 32, verse 1.
I got it, King. Book of Yeshaya, chapter 32, verse 1.
I see Jacob finally woke up. So like it. I see Jacob finally woke up, huh?
Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment.
Mm-hmm. Who's that king?
Okay.
We're the princes. Who's that king?
The man.
A Mashiach. What are we reading? Bible prophecy. Yeah.
I can't keep reading.
Go ahead,
huh?
Too cool, man.
God. And the man shall be as in hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in the dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
So the scriptures are saying a man's going to be a hiding place. A man's going to be like a protection for a woman. A man's gonna be like a river in the desert. You know how valuable that is. This is what it's coming to, man. Thanks for the rewards on TikTok. Let's get on here. Where Careful, it's putting something over there on TikTok. I don't speak Vancouver.
Does my comment show up over there?
I don't see it up.
All right.
Should have shown up. Why wouldn't it show up?
I don't know. I put the StreamYard link in there. On my side, it shows it's underneath Carefoot. I don't see the thing, but
see Carefoot in here.
I think it'd be taking away URL links in the on the chat.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Because I've been pasting it in there.
So if I take off the HTTPS, you think it'll take it then?
Might work.
So, Adam, what percentage of modern women are marriage material? On Big Play Visual, what percent of modern women are marriage material? I notice a lot of you guys, you know, you be trying to throw Eve, like a lifeguard life vest to try and save her, but she doesn't want to be saved.
Sure don't.
Con, you're right, King. I'm learning that the hard way. You're absolutely right, King, for real.
Well, she'll lay your best friend right in your bed while you're at work. And you can think that's made up if you want to, man. You're gonna be another victim.
I'm a living testament of that. It is so not a game. Soon as I went in bondage, you know what I'm saying? My so-called wife, you know what I'm saying? Slept with a dude, you know what I'm saying, that I thought was my brother. So it is what it is, for real. Big facts. God,
Best thing that ever happened to you, huh?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But she showed herself. Before it got even further, she showed herself. And trust me, she's hating that every day now, man. That's a good thing, man. All these women that think that there's something else out there. If a woman has a man, listen, man, a man doesn't drink, don't smoke, don't go and get high. He's not running the streets. He's trying to be a righteous man. Man trying to be righteous and listen, I'm not going to be with just you. I'm just go ahead and be honest with you. I'm going to have another wife, sister wife, but I'm not going out running the streets. She want to possess the man. Take your ass over there by yourself, be by yourself, so you can see how it really is. You know, when she want to come back, Taza doctrine. Don't ever take it back. Never go back. That's Taza doctrine. You understand? Never take him back. Come on, Taza doctrine. This is Taza doctrine. That's how we want it. Come on her knees begging and crying like Esau. So there is no place for repentance for you. Woo. Though she sought it with tears. Come.
I told my BM, I said Hamashiach himself going to have to come back and cleanse you for me to ever forgive you, to take you back. For real.
Never go back. People really don't change. There has to be something extremely drastic to cause a person to change. People really don't change. Why? Because to change, they have to admit themselves wrong. How many people you know like saying that they're wrong? Especially Eve. Eve has a very serious issue with accepting accountability. Very serious. She gets amnesia when you, I did this for a reason. Close off for a reason. Now all of a sudden she wants to summon your attention. Now the man's closed off now. Good.
Facts.
Talking about? Who's there to talk about?
She actually hit me up talking about, I had to check on you, making sure you was all right, making sure you good. I'm blessed. I'm good.
When a woman call you saying that up, she's hoping that you asked her to take her out. Listen, man, I wrote the books, man. Get the book, man. A spokesman for, I wrote books on this, man. Wrote books on this, man. And when, you know, when they do most of what they do, there's always some motive behind it, some hidden motive, some hidden agenda. Almost everything a woman do is a game to almost entrap you. It's a tactic game because it's all emotionally driven. And this is why you can't be taken off of your center. You just got to develop that I don't care attitude. That's it.
And she went and got a Hamite. She would have got a Hamite from Nigeria.
You know why they do that? Because they think those men are different. But in lots of instances, those men are worse. Because those men are taught that they could beat their women. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep. They're taught to be strikers.
Yeah, they're taught that they could beat their women up.
Yeah, I checked them. I said, listen, I don't care what you do with her, but at the end of the day, don't touch my seed, man. I mean, for real. I said,
what up?
He knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying? I had Bernie with me. You know what I'm saying? He ain't know I had Bernie with me, but Bernie was, you know what I'm saying, holding me down.
He had Kunta with him.
Man, listen, he knew what time it was. He started my face and listen. I don't care. I said, you listen to me. Do you understand me? Don't play with me. You understand me? That's my seat.
He gonna ask your BM. Do you know the way to get to his house? I know what to do with him, yeah. Do you know the way?
No, he know what time. Hey, whenever I showed up,
do you know the way?
Listen, you know what time it is, man. For real, he know what time it is. He ain't playing with me, man. For real, he know what's up. Show no.
You see that Hamites, when they try to scare you up, they always try to stretch their eyes, make their eyes bigger. You never notice that Hamites have a bad habit of doing that, huh?
like what is wrong with you? Do you understand me? What is wrong with you?
They try to raise it in your eye, huh? Hit him in both eyes, huh? The eyes be stretching his eyes, they're red. Because, you know, a lot of them are malnourished, huh? They don't get the right nutrients. So their eyes be red a lot and look kind of yellowish.
God, yeah, that would be yellow.
Come. Do you know the way?
Oh, that might be funny.
Get them. I want to get them. Do you know the way to justice?
Play with me. He know how to play with me, bro. For real. That was dope.
Hey, Fernando, did you share what percentage you thought it was? Nope. Or Jacob Wake Up?
Jacob Wake Up just came on him, man. He just woke up. That's why he has that name right there.
Shalom, Bach.
Shalom. Nah, I was just gonna say it was gonna be less than 10 for sure. I was thinking less than 10.
Even in the barrio?
I mean, what about the barrio? In the barrio, I mean, these women get influenced by a lot of things. I mean, they got the skills, the cooking, cleaning, things like that. But then you say modern women.
Open up that white lady.
For the white lady?
Come on.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, they cooking that white lady up.
I don't know about that, but I mean, then again, you say modern.
What Kahan say his what Kahan say his wrong? About the lines you putting in your nose? What Kahan saying his wrong? The fatherless home. See, y'all missed that, but now I missed that, man. See what I'm saying?
Oh, it's a new song.
But now I know all
I get it. Why cocaine?
Yeah, you missed that line, huh, Benaya?
Yeah, you gotta play that one back.
Women are trying to be men too much, lifting up waist, cuss and fuss, masculine aura, still want to by high value men, money and lust. The God they trust, pumping, dumping is all I want. Better say, Daddy, please make me come over tonight to my place, porno style, with my babies in her face. Drip, drip, drip. Baby she ate.
God.
Not cuffing no thoughts. Leaving a rush. Found out she lied. Her man's pulling up. She's that brother's wife. Must mean she's a slut on social media, shaking her butt, contaminating her daughter's young mind. She's twerking at, she's only 9. Makeup and weed, now he's doing time. Arrested the man, but where's her mom? No father at home, brother's doing a dime. The system's a yacht. She's effing your mind. The government's daddy, he married your mom. Distorted family, signs of the time. You live in the matrix, mentally blind. It's that second verse, man. I think I was talking about, I think it was in that, putting up in your nose. It's got to be that. It said, I don't need a man. I hear women say, rape you for money like Dr. Dre. Your son turns out like Dwayne Wade's. Daughter is masculine. Yahuwah still saves. She licks the cat. She goes both ways. Tell you it's normal. We're in the last days. Charging me with bigamy for polygamy. I don't want to. I do it anyways. Ain't no in me. I value man as toxic as can be. Home of the slaves that tell you free. They took away money in 33. Now you must file a UCC. The United States, GOV. Took my TDA, made a corpse out of me. Got touched by the Ruach, made TDOC. Try to reach ladies with fatherless babies. Raising delinquents. These women are crazy. Complain about men that women are raising. I tell them the truth. They say I'm hating. Stop trying to say women not seeking saving. The world is dumbed down. This is amazing. Astounded by the ways these women behaving. She's feeling my flow. I let her blow. Me, like the lines you put in your nose. On that right there. She's feeling my flow. I let her blow. Me, like the lines you put in your nose. Dig me like a shovel, bro. You got a hoe. Smashed her like an accident. I gotta go. Her body count is higher. Don't need no more. Pipes like a Plymouth. Up in her hole. Damn right she's hot. The world's so cold. No father at home produce angry girls.
Oh.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, that one's tough.
Reality, man. Reality. I write reality, man.
God.
Yeah, I mean, once you say modern women, what percentage of modern women, that makes it a lot tougher than you know, women in general. The modernized foundation that they're pushing right now is crazy.
Fatherless homes, man. The destruction of society. The worst destructive thing in society is a fatherless home. Phyllis Fahad. Fatherless. No father in your home, you're growing wild. Mothers raised a monster problem child. Rebellious women.
So it says no father in your home, you're growing wild. Mothers raised a monster, a problem child. Come.
Breaking families up. Fatherless homes, these children grow corrupt. No father in your home, you're growing wild. Mothers raised a monster problem child. Rebellious women breaking families up. Fatherless homes, these children grow corrupt. Women are trying to be men too much, lifting up weights, cussing, fuss, masculine auras, still wanna fuck, but high value men, money and lust, the guy they trust, pump and dump, that's all I want. Better say daddy, please make me come over tonight to my place. Porno star, but my baby's in her face, drip, drip, drip. The other she ate, not cover no thoughts, leaving a rush. Found out she lied, her man's pulling up, she's ex brother wife. I guess she's just like on social media, shaking her butt, contaminating her daughter's young mind. She's swinging her ass, she's only 9. Makeup and weed, now he's doing time. Arrested that man, but what about her mom? No father at home, her brother's doing a dime. This isn't a bitch, she's fucking your mind. The government's daddy, married your mom. Destroy family, signs of the time. You live in the matrix, mentally blind. Cognitive dissonance keeps you confined. No father in your home, you're growing wild. Mothers raised a monster problem child. Rebellious women.
Come. Yeah. True story. Nefertali's in the building, man. Nefertali the Great is in the building. The original Hulan Mitchell himself, man. Back from the grave. Khan, he's in the building, man. Nefertali the Great.
Go ahead.
Oh, shalom.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, Nefertali.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. And Nefertali, a good dude, man. Yeah, David, man, he has to be addressed, man. I have to end that, man. Gripes, complaints. Let me end this on TikTok. Careful, I'm gonna end this on TikTok, bro. Shalom, brother, on TikTok.
Yeah, of modern women, yeah, that percentage is really low.
Mm-hmm.
There aren't a lot of women even out there talking in the same fashion in the way that we do here.
I think it's like I think the ultimate way, if a woman on these social platforms showing her quiver and you know what I'm saying, I mean all in her crevices, showing off everything, man, that's a blatant indication you in the world ain't no hope for you, for real. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not covering yourself up and you showing the whole world your body, like that's the only thing you got to offer, it's your body, then you're done. Stick a fork in it, she's done.
Come right I mean, what's worse is they don't have any shame about it. See, that's the thing right there. That means they're immoral. They have no kind of morals anymore, man. They push that to be the norm. When you're trying to normalize something like that, man, then this society's done, man.
Facts. There used to be some type of shame associated with being a harlot. I heard that from my grandma. The whores of the neighborhood were shamed. Everybody knew like this woman was a whore, and she would only come out at night. The whores, they just out in the open. There used to be a time when chicks' nudes would get leaked, and the whole school would have them, and then all of a sudden now that girl is going crazy. She's shamed. They're selling them now. They give it away for free on the internet, on Instagram, TikTok, all these. There's no more shame about this stuff no more. Like
it really ain't, brother. And they know better, man. They really know better because you can tell a difference in the face when you seeing the sisters that be on there. You know what I'm saying? They got natural beauty. They got that self covered up. You see the humbleness. You see the genuineness in their face. Aside from when they're exposing their body, they got this dumb look on their face. They got this wicked, unnatural look on their face when they trying to pose. They got a female on there, you know what I'm saying, beside the like she got the game console, the remote in her hand with I'm like, really, it don't look nowhere near natural aside from the sister that's modestly dressed compared to her. Like it looks totally off. Like, really? You doing too much right there. Let you know you are doing entirely too much. Stop it. Because you're not even being your natural self for real. Like, you got a message, send your message. You ain't got to send your body. And that's what they really think is really cool. Like, knock it off.
That's the problem, they don't have no message. The Most High got something for them. Most High has something for them. It's called judgment, man. King, brother King. Hey, come.
You sisters better repent now. Repent, cover yourself up. The Most High giving you a chance to repent. He's sending his star seed, and then I'm saying it's chosen few to you to give you this right knowledge, to give you this message. Like, for real, you got so much more to offer than just your physical degree. Come on now, you better than that. For real, like, come on, like you, like, and these sisters out there really promoting, like, these babies, they sponges, right? So these women out there that's doing these provocative dances, and they're little ones. When you stand and you see the little babies trying to mimic that twerking thing, I'm like, really? And they really think it's cute. That ain't cute. For real, like knock it off. Oh man,
tragic.
That's somebody's daughter. Think about that. That's somebody's daughter.
Absolutely, like
That's some man's daughter, man.
Man.
And so this is why I say the system were aware of this, and the system's part of that plot, because they know that these women are ruining those children's lives, but they still, they're still with them, Now, think about this also. If a woman wanted the best interest for her child, and she knows the child will be better off for the man, she will leave it with the man. Because, man, I'm glad when the Most High kill him, man. For real. That's my prayer, man. When he killed these harlots, man, according to the Bible. Thus saith the Most High, thus saith Yahusha. They're going to die, man. According to the Bible, they're going to die. They're going to burn. What the scriptures say, someone give me the precept. When the Most High has washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion. That's what the scriptures say, man. They're filthy. He said they're going to wash away the filth of he's talking about you Israelite women, of the daughters of Zion. They walk forward with stretched forth necks. That's talking about that pride, man. When I hear real man talk, oh yeah, he's too hot. Man, shut the hell up.
Come.
I don't apologize. I wear a lot of shirts, man, with messages on it, right? I wear shirts with saying toxic masculinity, proud toxic man, and I see how they be acting. Like they be having attitudes.
Yep.
So I look at them and I check them like, yo, is there a problem here? I mean, you do your job. Excuse me? Yeah, man.
That's what it was when I was when I was up there mountain biking with y'all. I had on a Men Against Feminism t-shirt, and I was checking in, and the lady kept looking at my shirt. I said, "Yeah, what about the shirt? What about the shirt?" She said, "Oh, nothing. It's an interesting topic you got on there." Said, you got a problem with it? I'm just asking her, like, what do you think about it? What do you think about it? She said, no, nothing. She just kept looking at the shirt.
Yeah. And one of them went checking in the gym. A chubby one. How you in the gym and you still fat? You know what I mean? She said, that's an interesting shirt you have. I said, okay, and I had a fist that I say proud toxic masculinity, right? Punching someone in the face up. So she said that's an interesting shirt you have. I said, yeah, and what? I said the wrong thing. I would have gotten my ass fired, man. It's real talk. Would have gotten my ass fired. Because your focus should be on your job. Not making comments to a client that's coming into the facility. You don't like my shirt, keep it to yourself. I have a freedom of expression. Not one of these soy boys.
Con, I got that precept of Isaiah 4, verse 4.
Go ahead,
Book of Isaiah, Yeshaya, chapter 4, verse 4. And when Yahuwah shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, and shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning. That's in that day. So he ain't just talking out the side of his neck. That's the word.
Salakia, brother. Yashua, can you read that one more time, King? I don't think they got it.
Con, book of Yeshaya, Isaiah chapter 4, verse 4. When Yahuwah shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, and shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning. So that's how it's going to get done.
It's a goddamn shame what's going to happen to Eve.
Yeah, that's why so many women are alone. They always trying to tell man, what to do. Hey, you sound angry. Shut the hell up, man. Your opinion of me is none of my business. Well, they want you to talk the way they want you to talk. Don't stop conforming, man. Be yourself.
Yeah,
Talk how you want to talk. We're discontent with the way that you are. You straighten yourselves up, and maybe we'll talk to you. You know what I mean? We're reflecting what you're putting out there. I see felt. They want you to talk like Michael Jackson or someone like that, man. That's not me, man. And when I hear a real man talk, they always associate it with anger. It's the way I talk. What do you want me to change the way I talk for you? No, it's not going to happen. That's why so many of you damn women are alone and by yourself. Because nobody can't tell you a damn thing. So they find it out in the end. Then when they get too old, they get old. Then they want, oh, yeah, this. No, man, the man don't want you now. He wants a nice young tender that'll make him surrender. Why? Because the biological clocks are different. Our biological clock starts ticking around 29, huh? Ticking down, way down. She hit 35, she's a high-risk pregnancy. She hit 37, it's super high-risk pregnancy. They don't even start with a man until his 50s. Understand that. And if you take good care of himself later than that. So we're not the same in no shape, form, or fashion. This is why you see older men always going to get younger women, man. Man don't want her menstrual to stop coming on.
Calm.
So now you got to deal with smells. Because the reason her menstrual come on is to help clean her out. Understand that, guys. Understand that. So this is why men don't want an older woman. That's one of the reasons, man.
Oh, yeah.
She stopped getting a menstrual. She's not as clean as she used to be inside. Understand that.
Yeah. She got to do a whole lot more sweating and detoxing.
Yeah. That's designed to help her clean herself out, man. A lot of these women don't even know how to clean themselves clean, huh? Yeah. This is why men go for younger women, man. Stop trying to cater to these Eves, man. I don't care about their opinion of me. Or you sound, you're going to get this damn walk. You're going to see what's real when the Most High come back and judge you. And they be into all kind of witchcraft and nonsense, man. The way that Esau has made this wall, man, that these women, and the Most High is going to come back and destroy it, and them too, and you too, Eve. You too. Because most of you are going to fall by the sword. Most Eves are going to fall by the sword because you blaspheming the Holy Spirit. Every time you talk back to your husband, you're blaspheming the Holy Spirit. Most of you are nothing but harlots anyways. You've been with multiple men. Hamashiach told you that. And you guys, you keep trying to save him. Stop trying to give him passes, man. Prophesy against him like the scriptures say, man. I prophesy against him, man. Because I'm going to hit you with something. You man got to get in this mindset, man. For all of them that say you're angry, man, I don't give a damn about what they say. There's going to be always more that want you. The ones that know you're speaking the truth and know that most of these women are liars, man. They cap, man. They fabricate stories on you. How many men got locked up for something they never done? Because these women they got contracts with the devil. They got covenant with Satan, man. Look how many of them lie on men and say men done something to them.
Calm. Big facts right there, man. For real.
Who will make up things on you, when they know you're really done with them, they will make up things on you, man. And the average woman, she'll know another woman is wrong and still trying to lie. You know what I mean? Support her, man. May the Most High bring death to or everyone that does that, man. And these preachers too, that's been lying to them.
Calm.
Because they keep the nonsense going up. These preachers, they don't preach the truth, man. They prophesize lies. Eve, she loved to get on that train, boy.
Calm. Wickedness at its rarest form. Don't even care. You tell them about the scriptures and let them know that woman not supposed to take on another husband until her first husband has passed form. Yeah, like they don't even respect that. Like they don't like, oh, whatever. You know, I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Do you? All right. Then they get a problem with you talking about sister wives or whatever the case may be. And I'm like, hold up, you supposed to be a virgin. You not no virgin. What's your body count? Got four offsprings, and talk about they worrying about you. Oh, I don't want my man dealing with another woman. I said, you geeking. I said, what's wrong with you? You got what's your body count? You supposed to be a virgin. How you gonna try to tell him what he's supposed to do? You doing too much. You geeking.
And yo, the ones that be saying that usually have nothing. They usually have nothing.
Man, listen. You better be grateful if the Most High bring you a firm, humble man that's in the truth. That ain't out there trying to hurt nobody. He just on his grind. You better hold on to that, man. Talk about you trying to act like you Hamashiach, you the Most High Yah, trying to tell a man he only got to be with you. Where you get that from? For real, our genetic makeup ain't meant for that. You geeking.
It's been passed on to her.
Yeah. And you try to tell him that like that was your upbringing. Once you try learning the truth, you know what I'm saying? So the Most High can forgive you and bestow upon you greatness. They say, well, the Most High is blessing me because I'm celibate and I am not giving myself to no man that's not worth me giving it to you. I said, I hear you with that, but at the end of the day, you still got to humble yourself. You know what I'm saying? And just do what you're supposed to do. They don't want to hear that, King.
Nope.
Hey, I don't want to hear that, like, for real. Like, all right. They want to do everything under the sun that's out of order, but yet when it comes to doing what's right within the scriptures, they just make every excuse in the world. Like, all right. Like, the Most High be giving them signs after signs, giving them chance after chance. But once that sky crack, it's over with. Like, man, we try and get y'all way out now. And the Most High allowing us, giving us the energy to manifest this truth, give you the scriptures, and break it down for you here. Just humbly and submit yourself and repent and give yourself, to a righteous man, and you're going to be all right. You ain't got to worry about being alone, raising the offspring. Submit and repent, let a man be a man. You know what I'm saying? Be with that righteous man. Be what you were designed to be. It's help me. It's not say that a woman ever supposed to tell a man what to do. Period. There's no precept where a woman is telling a man what to do. The Most High that like thou shalt. No. There's no precept. There's not in the commandments. So stop it. Stop trying to tell a man what he can and he can't do. Be his peace. Be his sanctuary. And that's it, and that's all. And guard your tongue. You can be all right. What you got, brother Benai? What's good, King?
We say
Saying what you got on the topic, man. What you got?
Sua sponte, as we used to say in the Rangers. Sua sponte.
What's up, man?
I went over there in the common law, man.
Sua sponte. Ah, sounds familiar.
Yeah, I went over there in the law, but we used to say that in the Rangers, man. It's part of the Ranger creed. Rangers lead the way. Sua sponte. It's Latin, but not just like liberate the oppressed. The book.
Oh, okay. That's what you mean about the court doing something sua sponte of one's own accord.
Yep.
Voluntarily.
Yeah, because you got to volunteer to be a ranger. Volunteer to be a ranger. This is the first portion of the Ranger Creed, man. In order to be a ranger, man, you got to memorize the entire Ranger Creed, man. Recognizing that I volunteered as a ranger, fully knowing hazards of my own chosen profession. I will always endeavor to uphold the prestige, honor, and high esprit de corps of the Ranger Regiment. It's the first representation of the Ranger Creed, man.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. Acknowledging the facts that a ranger is more of an elite soldier who arrives at the cutting edge of battle by land, sea, or air. I accept the fact that as a ranger, my country expects me to move further, faster, fight harder than any other soldier. That's what the A is for, man. You're literally spelling out ranger. Yep. The Ranger Creed was actually written in 1974. In order to finish Ranger School, you got to memorize that creed, man. It was written in 1974, man, by C.S. M. Neal. He was a ranger. He came up with the Ranger Creed. Yep. Never shall I fail my comrades. I will always keep myself mentally alert, physically strong, and morally straight, and I will shoulder more than my share of the task, whatever it may be. 100% and then some. Who? He used to say in the army, who? Gallantly will I show the world that I'm specially selected and well-trained soldier. My courtesy to superior officers, neatness, dress, and care of equipment shall set the example for others to follow. It's the G right there. E. Energetically will I meet the enemies of my country. I shall defeat them on the field of battle, for I am better trained, and I will fight with all my might. Surrender is not a ranger word. Surrender is not a ranger word. Surrender is not a ranger word. You're taught never to surrender. That's why Benai, where I be getting that driving stuff from, man, was mentally trained to go on like that, man. That's why me and Yasha Bean made you throw up. And that guy said, oh, man, I've run circles around you until he got out there. You didn't know he was still with a well-trained Marine, man. A Marine martial artist and a ranger, man. I said, yeah, I'm going to have some fun with this one, man. When they got out there and they saw it going down, he said, damn, how you keep going like that? Damn.
Come.
I had him doing push-ups with everybody on top of everyone, man. Come.
If I can see that old video, probably don't even look the same. When was that? What, 20?
Yeah, it's on my IG. It's still on my IG. All of those videos are.
2019, 2020.
Surrender is not a ranger word. I will never leave a fallen comrade to fall into the hands of the enemy. That's why you cannot, no one left behind, man. And under no circumstances will I ever embarrass my country. R. Readily I will display the intentional fortitude required to fight on to the ranger objective and complete the mission, though I be the lone survivor. And think about how they made a movie from the last part of that Ranger Creed called Lone Survivor. You guys remember that movie? About the Navy SEALs?
Yeah.
The one Marcus Luttrell. They named that movie Lone Survivor. That came from the last part of the Ranger Creed, man. Had nothing to do with the Navy. But they named it Lone Survivor because his whole SEAL team got wiped out except for him.
Damn.
Rangers lead the way. Sua Sponte. To make it through Rangers school, you'll get almost no sleep. That's what makes it so hard. You got to function all, and you're going to lose weight. I guarantee you will lose at least 15, 20 pounds because they deprive you of food and sleep to see how you function. Some soldiers even die in Ranger training, man. Some soldiers die. There's 3 parts to that training, man. Some soldiers die, man, in the phase when you're going through that swamp at night. It's pitch black dark. And the only thing you got to see is that man in front of you with the cat eyes on his the back of his hat. If you close it, people be falling asleep. Some people has drowned in Ranger school, man.
Come on.
Yep. And they be taking you to damn swamps, man. Because the third part of the phrase is you got to jump into Florida. You got to jump in and they take you through a damn swamp at night. You can't see nothing. And you're not allowed any NVGs in Ranger school. They're testing your mental, the psychological aspect of it. That school usually start off with 100 and some people, man. By the end, you might be looking at 35. 50 at the most. Everybody else falls out, don't make it. Go and ring the bell. Tap out. Go back and get some chow, man. And they regret it for the rest of their lives, man. It's not easy, man.
I'm reading here. It says, beginning phase. The beginning phase of Ranger School is designed to assess a soldier's physical stamina, mental toughness, and establishes the tactical fundamentals required for follow-on phases of Ranger School. During this 21-day phase, Ranger instructors, coach, teachers, and mentors each student to sustain himself, his subordinates, maintain his mission, essential equipment, and accomplish the mission under difficult field training conditions. Each soldier that volunteers for Ranger training has proven themselves as a leader. Only 50% of Ranger students will complete the first phase. So that's already half of them done.
Done.
Phase
we got a mountain phase up. A lot more fall out in the mountain phase.
Yeah, that's the second one. And then the Florida phase is the third one. Damn. So
Florida, you got to jump in.
Yeah, it said the Florida phase continues small unit tactical training through a progressive, realistic. Students conduct 10 days of patrolling during 2 field exercises, all up inside the swamps.
That's it. A lot of people die in those swamps, huh? Because you do it at night. Can you imagine going through Florida, man, where they got them crocodiles and all of that?
I was about to say, somebody get eaten by a crocodile. Wow.
Some people drown, huh? You got to go through a drown-proofing thing where they push you off the damn the deck, and you go in the water foot first, man. If you land wrong, I know one guy that messed up his Achilles heel because he hit the water wrong, man. He literally shattered his Achilles heel.
Oh,
his his knee from the way he hit the water, his knee swole up like a damn cantaloupe. And then he was like, I need a bandage. They said, you're not allowed no bandage in Ranger school. What you want to do? You want to drop out? You could, you can leave if you want to. What are you going to do? He said, well, can you give me? No, we can't give you nothing. They sent him to the medic, and they couldn't even give him medication because he was in Ranger school. Wow. They said, we give him medication, you got to drop out. So the only thing they could do to it was put ice on it, and he came back out there limping around. But he had a strong will, man. He literally made it with a swollen ass leg. So he was going through a lot of that with a big ass knot, a hematoma on his leg, on his knee, because he hit that water wrong. Most Jakes can't swim, so they fall out in that phase, man. Because you got to tread water. You literally have to I literally had, we could call it drown proofing, huh? I literally had to pull off my clothes in the water, change them while treading water, and then swim to shore. I mean, back boots and everything, huh? You have to undress literally in the water.
Yeah, they show you. That sounds familiar. They show you how to use your boots as to improve your buoyancy, and also your cami blouse, and also your pants to improve buoyancy to help with drown proofing you. Yeah,
So,
familiar.
Could you like tie your pants to make them into like a float, right?
Yeah, you can tie your pants into a knot, but you got to make sure you keep the pants wet, because if they get dry out, then the air is going to seep out of them. So you got to keep water on the top side where the air is touching it, and you just lay back. But what he's saying, most folks, I think it's in any service, especially Jakes, they cannot swim at all. Such a fear of water. You got a certain percentage that won't even try, and then the ones that will try freak out, and they just stay in the water like all day and get nowhere because they tense up and all that. Very few of us pass training like that.
That's why you don't have a lot of Jakes. It's only been about 36, 38 Navy SEALs in the entire history of the Navy SEALs, because they can't make it past the water phase. I want to be an airborne ranger. If the life ain't less in danger. Yeah. Yeah, man. And you got to be in a combat arms to become a ranger.
What that mean?
That means you got to be in a combat MOS.
Oh, okay.
Now the new army, they let people come over from finance and all that. That kind of stuff is unheard of. Usually you got to be in order. The U.S. Army Ranger Regiment is the 75th Ranger Regiment, and they got 3 battalions, and they got some new thing called RRC. But that's it, and that's like a special operations unit. But they have to be a part of that 75th Ranger Regiment. And to be a ranger, I want you to be airborne. It used to be that you had to become airborne first before you could become a ranger.
Yeah, I remember that.
And they changing. They got a new army, man. They can't even raise their voice at the people.
Stress cards need a little timeout break from it. You trying to recreate the fog of war to increase your stress tolerance level. It's ridiculous. It's making them softer.
Yeah. A ranger is, probably, akin to like a Marine recon or something like that.
Or Mar. They got a new one called MARSOC. But yeah, a lot of that training, it ain't no joke. It messes with your head, especially when you only dealing with about 2 hours sleep.
Yep.
Because that you can even hallucinate.
Yeah, they were hallucinating. I literally seen a guy walk to a damn tree and trying to put change in it because he thought it was a vending machine.
Oh yeah,
Seriously, that's how hallucinogenic some people were coming. I seen people talking to trees and all of that, man. Because they be out of it, and that's what some people. And you be in that stage, man, when you're going through the that swamp. That's why some people drown, man. You gotta fight to stay awake, man. Gotta fight to stay awake.
That's right.
The sleep deprivation is what get you. It wouldn't be so hard if they didn't deprive you of sleep and food.
Yeah, that sleep thing is the thing though, because it's easy to stay awake if you if you don't eat. But most folks use food as a form of comfort, and they'll down a whole 5,000 to 10,000 calories of MREs, get the itis, and then they have to fight to stay awake, and that's just the worst. That's just the worst thing. Because
Yeah, in the Ranger School, one of the techniques, they would only give you what was it like 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes to eat. So by the time you sometimes when you got your tray, you're walking, and they say, well, just go to the back, you're done. Now you might have taken 3 bites, so you're gonna try and take the highest calorie, and that's designed to piss you off, huh?
Oh yeah.
When it's trying to get you to lose your mental, people was getting mad and just tapping out, man. Just go to the back, you're done. I said something to someone one day, they said, you're done. Get your ugly ass out of here. Then they took me out back and said, boy, we'll smoke your ass. Do you think? I'm just standing at parade rest. Stand at parade rest. Don't you eyeball me, boy. Yeah. They said, you still haven't made it yet. It's not too late for me to send your ugly ass back. Come on. Then at the end of the day, I said, man, this motherfucker don't like me, man. You know, they was trying to find all kind of ways to get to me, man. I remember they was holding my mail, and yeah, I mean, I said, damn, man. And then at the end of the day, man, the guy's a good drawer. I said, damn, so you just mess with me. See, yeah, man, I'm just doing my job, man. Just make sure you can survive in combat. Wow. Then I saw him when I got the regular Garrison, man. At that PCS. Total different dude, man.
Oh yeah, that's where it gets you. Like, man, it's kind of like a surreal effect when you see everybody in Garrison.
His name was Sergeant McCluskey, man. He reminded me of a white version of David David. Edomite David David.
Damn.
Yeah. And he drank a lot. Huh? This dude drank a lot, man, like a fish.
I would have been laughing. It'd probably make it harder for you if you laugh in their face, though, bro.
Yeah, you wouldn't laugh, what? But they would smoke you up. I remember once I spit, and they be always watching you, man. I remember once I spit on the ground, they said, pick that up and put it in your damn pocket.
Wow.
Why? Yeah. Pick it up and put it in your pocket. And then they try and play mind games with you. One of them gave me a bottle and said, go out there and get me 3/4 bottles of air. Yeah. It's the kind of mind games they play with people up.
Oh, yeah.
And they back there laughing and looking at your dumb ass trying to get air in the bottle, huh? You putting the bottle up in the air, literally trying to get air in it. Huh?
Sleep deprivation, hunger that he gets to you.
Salaki, hold up, King. Let's rewind. Did you pick up that spit though?
You ain't got no choice, but yeah.
I didn't pick it up. They smoked me, man. But they had me doing push-up. It's called grass drills, right? They had me doing push-ups, hello dollies, and side straddle hops until I dropped, man.
Wow.
They smoked me, man.
So that's what smoke you mean? Like you gotta do hella push-up routine until you fat pass out?
Well, I mean, that's what they did to me. Because, you know, I was kind of, I was a high-speed soldier, right? So I was in good shape. See, this is the thing about someone that's not used to suffering, right? If you're one of the people that's always out front, that's always winning the race, when you go through stuff like that, you've never really tested yourself, right? But see, the guy that's always out front, they're not used to being pushed to extreme situations, right? Because they're always beating anyone else. But the guy that's always in back is having to push himself. See, he's used to being pushed. So when you go to like I went to jungle training, man. I had to do jungle training in Arkansas and do it again in Panama. Man, 50% of the things in the jungle they tell you will kill you. 50% of the things in the jungle is there to kill you. In Panama, they have this thing called like a 3-second snake. They said if it bites you in 3 seconds, you're dead. Well, and plenty of them was in the jungle. Then they had this thing called black palm or something that it gets in you, man. It was poisonous. So you got all kind of elements in the jungle, man, that's going against you. And so a lot of people drop out of that jungle training. A lot of people just can't make it. It's so damn hot. You can't. in the side of the jungle, man, the trees be so thick, it looks like it's night. You need a flashlight. I'm talking about in midday. That's how thick the trees are. It looks night. Then you have monkeys defecating in their hands, throwing their feces at you.
Oh, man.
Them things called Cudamondes. I said, damn. It's getting real out here. I had to keep telling myself it don't mean nothing. They said, you want to quit, don't you? Quit. You can go back and get a nice warm meal. Nah, I'm good. Still going, man.
Wow, you ever had a monkey throw that feces on you?
Not on me. I seen him throw it on other you're going crazy in the jungle,
God, I would have tapped out on that without the feces.
There was this brother, man. You know, he had to jump in to the jungle, right? And when this brother landed, his leg got broke for hitting the trees because his shoe, he kind of hung up in the tree. Then when he landed, man, he had that black palm. He was in the hospital in intensive care, man. When I went and got him, he was almost out of there. But they was getting him out of the military. He got messed up so bad, man, from a jump. Because you had to literally jump into the jungle. But his chute kind of got off course, so he landed in the tree line. Man, he got messed up bad, man. Then he got lost. I mean, we was looking for him for about 4 days. When we found that he was almost dead, dehydrated, all of that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so they had to medevac him out of there. They had to get a UH-60 Black Hawk and medevac him out of there.
So did he move around from the place that he originally landed?
I don't. When they found him, he was in some different location, man. I don't know what the hell he did. I guess he was trying to get out of there. But he said, man, I ran out of food. He was telling me the story, man. He said, man, I thought I was dead. When they found me, I was almost dead. They had to connect me to an IV. I just remember medevac. He had all that black palm in him. He was messed up, man.
Dang.
Really messed up.
Because I know, well, I don't know how they do it in Ranger School, but do they tell you, or when they brief you, to go to a certain set of coordinates or hit up a certain direction if ever you get lost so you can find your way?
Yep.
Yeah, so in my mind, I'm thinking like, did he hit up one of those routes or he couldn't find it or whatever the case was? Because
he must have dragged himself because he could hardly walk, man. He owed that black pond in him, and it was really dark.
Gotcha.
And he got separated from his gear. When you do combat jumps, you're jumping in full battle ladder. You're jumping with your weapon and all of that. Yep, you jumping with your rucksack, all of that.
Yeah, about 80 to 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Damn, you carrying around an extra 100 pounds?
Oh, yeah. You got to. You keep all your trash with you.
Yep. That guy, man, I wonder what he got on a medical after that, man. It messed him up. Volunteered. They tell you, hey, you volunteered for this. Gotta like it. C-130, man.
C-130 rolling down the strip.
He was a little off, though, man. I always thought he was a little off. He was from down south somewhere. I always thought he was a little off, man. God, man. Hey. Crazy life, man. Vito Loco. Shaw. Hey, David, tell me. Man.
David, you way out of pocket.
Right.
Way out.
You see, he won't come on the call tonight.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. He would have been in the room. He won't come on the call.
Wow, the fourth and final day of RAP, I guess Ranger training or something. Week consists of assembly and security of equipment culminates with the 12-mile foot march, with each student carrying an average load of 35 without water. 35 pounds without water, 12 miles.
Yeah, you got to hydrate the day before. And when they say it's a march, if you march, you're not going to make it because it's time. You got to do it in 3 hours. If you march, you're not going to make it. You got to run. You literally have to run. What I suggest to people that's trying to do that is to walk uphill and run when you're going downhill, or you're not going to make it. You have blisters and everything all over your damn feet. That sounds easy, but you're going across rugged terrain, man.
Oh, yeah, ain't no joke.
Yeah.
Yep. If you stop, if people try to stop and go in there rock for something, more than likely they're not going to make it. When you're doing that thing, you got to have everything that you need on the outside of your rock. And keep boogieing. You're definitely going to have to double time on that. Huh? If you walk that thing, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make no 12 miles walking. And a lot of people didn't make it. Huh?
You said 10 miles?
12.
12. Oh, yeah. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Not with an extra 100 pounds, 80 to 100 pounds, and then uneven terrain, different elevations. Yeah, no.
Yeah, thinking about the elevation too. That's another thing.
Yeah. So you got to try and train for that. Like you got to train your body for it. Like one guy, they had to medevac him out because his head swelled up. The elevation was too high for him. He couldn't breathe. His head literally swelled up 2 times bigger.
Oh.
They had to medevac him out of there.
Damn.
Whatever in you are, any kind of weakness that's in you is coming out. It is going to come out.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when you get sleep deprived, man. You can't even think right, man. You trying to, you're standing up, you almost falling asleep standing up, man. Stand your ugly ass up.
All types of obstacles, 20 obstacles stretched over 1 mile, hilly terrain. This is all the first phase.
A lot of people drop out in that first phase, confidence course and all that, man. Gotta go through that, what they call, what is that worm thing? You go in that water, man, that dirty ass water, that barbed wire. That water going into your mouth too, man. Nasty water.
That Florida phase sound the worst though. Swamps.
You gotta get used to that stuff, Rangers are always going in swamps and stuff like that. You gotta get used to it. See, your mind is testing your mind, man. They're trying to train your mind so you'll be able to survive in any kind of situation. So if you break in that, they know you're not they know you're not ready for it. That's why it's very hard to break my my spirit, man. Training man, I've been through this, man. Whatever, man. You're gonna have to kill me. I be telling them they think I be playing. You gotta kill me, man. You take me out because I'm coming with everything I got. Never. And that is not a word of a ranger. You don't surrender. You die because you volunteer. You volunteer. Remember, that's the first thing you start saying, man. Remember, you volunteered for this. It's not something that's mandatory. A lot of people think they want it until they go into it, man.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. The buddy run culminates on Malvesti Confidence Course, which contains the infamous worm pit.
Mm-hmm. With that damn water in it. Nasty water. You literally treading water, I probably drink at least a damn canteen and a half of water in that damn worm pit. Dirty water.
What's a 2-man buddy run?
Yeah, it's a 2-man buddy run. They usually make you carry like a sandbag or something on your shoulders. You keep exchanging the sandbag, man. If you got a weak partner, boy,
Wow.
boy.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in pain the whole time.
Yeah, complete pain. Torture. You think you it's the worst part, man. It's the mental. You know, you can get yourself in a pretty good physical shape, but it's still gonna test you. But the mental, man, people want to quit. Might be so cold, man. Or you do it in the summer and it's hot. You in Florida, it's hot, man. In the summer, I call it crotch rock. They said, "Boy, you want to quit?" You know what that is? When you get chafed like between your legs from being out there in the damn jungle.
Oh yeah, yep. Hate that.
Itching like I don't know what, man. So go ahead and quit. Can I get some cream for this? No, suck it up. Damn. I was in pain, man. Any kind of thing that's in your body is coming out. Lose a lot of weight for not eating. Because even though they give you 2 MREs, you never really get to finish all of them. Oh, the devil's coming in the room. His new name is going to be DDD. David the Devil. David, you was wrong, man. When you called that sister and do that.
Oh, she lied.
No, she didn't lie.
Well, let me tell you something.
You're lying right now.
Let me tell you something. If it doesn't sound like something I would do, it's a lie. Now, let's talk about these big-ass bugs that's in the jungle. That can fit right in your hand.
No, we don't appreciate what you said to that sister. Let's talk about that.
I conditionally accept your offer.
No.
Upon proof of claim. Now you're going fool
Well,
around.
the sister already been confessed on you, man.
Okay,
And
so
if her husband busts one in you, then it'd be a fitting punishment.
let her call me. Let her call me. Because I don't know her phone number. Let her call me.
Yeah.
Let's talk about these big ass bugs.
Well, he's twisted, man. He's twisted up.
Yep, tweet.
Oh, okay, so I asked for her number 2 hours ago. Nobody sent me the number.
You have a number. You call her.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Okay, ask her. Let's do a conference.
Listen, man, she's the one that told me.
Let's do a conference call.
She's the one that told me you did, huh?
Let's do a conference call, and we're going to handle this today. Now, let me tell you something.
Okay,
honorable people.
All right, David, give me her name and then I'll call her.
I think her name is Ma'am. So she called you. You call her back, and let's have conversation.
She didn't call me. She messaged me, telling me.
At the beginning of the video. So she just called me, and I didn't think I was supposed to share anything with you, but I'm going to share something with you, and David did this. Now, go on, put up or shut up. Go and fool me. You're going to learn. Now, let's call her. You got the number. Let's do it. Or let's talk about this big-ass bug.
You have the number. And you will pay for that. The Most High will rain curses down on you.
Oh, please, I love you.
This day, the Most High will curse you.
I love you. I love you. So,
This day, the Most High will curse the ground that you walk upon.
oh, not me. Not me, because he didn't put me down here.
You're gonna be in the grass like Nebuchadnezzar.
He didn't put me down here to curse me. Who do you think you're talking to?
You're gonna be. I'm talking to you, demon. I'm talking to you, Satan.
Yeah, but and these
I'm talking to you, Satan. Satan. I'm talking to you, Satan. Well, that boy's working with some serious demons out.
God.
I'm talking to you, Satan.
Okay, so what do you want me to do next on your platform?
Well, David, I don't think this is the appropriate forum to tell you what I want you to do.
Okay, so can you do me a favor since we're going over PTSD stuff?
I don't do favors.
Well, how about this? I have PTSD, and I just want this one bug to be explained. It was as big as my head in the jungle.
How much compensation do you get for PTSD?
30%. Which is way higher than us having the opportunity to find a virgin. And let me tell you something, and you're gonna learn today.
Man, if you really did that, David, you're gonna mess the virgin up.
Virgin only means young.
No, it doesn't. Not in modern day. A virgin and her virginity, you're gonna mess her up with that spirit.
Well, here's the thing, bro. I've been having sex since I was 12 years old. I'm pretty sure there ain't nobody met a virgin.
Well, you're not the only one, David. Well, that's good. That's good for you. That doesn't change the subject matter.
Okay, let's go over the subject. What percentage of modern women are marriage material? None. Zero.
Well, that's the topic, but that was not the subject that the Kahan brought up.
Well, wait a minute. That's what he wrote.
Again, that is a topic, but that is not the subject that the Kahan brought up. So,
Okay.
what's really going on? Like, what's really going on with you and soliciting sexual relations with a married woman? Like, what's the real of it?
Okay, so what's her name and what's her phone number? It's we can just handle this. You just call her back and let's do a conference call. And then we'll go from there. I don't understand why people pick on me. People always pick on me.
So if I understand you correctly, your testimony, David, is that you've never called a married woman at all whatsoever.
I'm pretty sure.
No, you either are or you are not. Because when you say pretty, you put adjectives before your answer. You let your yeses be yeses, let your no's be no's. Because you sound like there's a possibility that you're lying.
Okay, all right. Okay, let's just shut this down. Call her. I'll wait.
That's not what I asked you.
No. Calm down. Call her. You're gonna learn today.
I am very calm, David.
All right. So
what was my question?
Hey, Kahan, what's that phone number? Because I asked for the phone number so I can call her because it looked like I might be able to have sex with someone. But calm down. What's that number? Put it in a room. Here's my number: 412-628-0154. And then you're a little
the number you need, I don't have because the number that you should be calling.
Hold on, now you said she just called you before you got on the call.
No, well, that's not the number you need. The number you need is the number to go to hell. I don't have that one.
I love this man. I love him. Oh my goodness, it's kind of creepy. Deliver another bag.
Wow.
For the phone number. Cheers, they gave that to me. Here's my thing. I know you never lied, but what I didn't understand was you wouldn't believe a lie. That's what really messed me up. I'm sorry. Now stick a fork in me. Now, since I went through my PTSD episode here, How about this big ass bug? Have you seen this big ass bug on? General?
The only bug that I see on the call is you.
I already know where you're going. But I saw this big ass bug, and he wasn't trying to hurt me.
This is the first time I've seen an August bug. I've seen a June bug before.
See, you gotta, how can you not love him? All right, so anyway, I'm having a PTSD episode here, so I'm not going to forget that. So, it's a big flying creature, and it wasn't trying to hurt me, and it sounded like a plane. Are you with me? Big ass bug. Let me see. It had.
You don't have PTSD. You have VDSD.
Well, let me see. This thing had legs. It had legs, and it was just. It sounded like a plane. I don't know. Nobody told me what the name of it was.
We want to know why you called this married lady and try to entice her for sex.
Okay, what's her phone number? Because maybe maybe I could have sex with her. I don't know. What's her phone number?
Not putting the information out there like that.
Well, I just put my information out there. 412-628-0154. Call me. Now, let me tell you something. If you are trying to get in between me and my Kahan, you're going to learn. Now, don't make me get up from here.
Wow.
Okay, so let's go over this insect again. I'm
I
pretty sure.
believe, David, if you're not careful, you're going to be hanging with Stefan.
Love God. Love God. Just love God. You'll be all right.
Love God. I love God. You got a grown man act like that, huh?
I've been listening to you for 5 hours.
5 hours, David? We haven't been on here that long. 2 hours and a half.
How long we been on here, bro?
2 hours and a half.
The children around you keep trying to tell you the same thing. Now, you're going to learn today.
Mm-hmm.
We learned at Stone Mountain, we had a vampire in a black van. Now, who told you? Calm down, calm down, calm down. Who told you that? Answer me.
Wow. That demon's up tonight, boy. David, you need an exorcism. We're going to send you Michelle over there with a menorah.
There wasn't no old person that told you that. It was scared that told you that. You got a vampire in the black van. Now, you could stop me because I was there. Now, here's what I would like to share with these new people. I'm so glad Fernando was speaking up and everything. But let me tell you something. I don't know where I'm going. And I'm damn sure I ain't going where the Kahan is telling me to go to hell. I don't know.
You're already in hell. Hell is at the end of that bottle.
I don't know where I'm going to
Don't
go.
you want to get the hell up out of hell?
he has this. I'm going to be showing him my buttons and he can push them. All right, let me see. Young ones, you're not going to know where you're going to go. There's not a.
And about the ninth hour, Jesus cried with a loud voice, the name of my eye, out of my Sabbath. Is that the one you wanted to read? Yes. Can you now finish reading it? Finish reading the next verse, David. My God! My God! Why? Forsaken me!
Okay, so we don't know where we're going to go. We can't tell you where you're going to go, young ones. But we love you, and we could try to go through this with you. And that's pretty much all we have to offer. Do you understand? No. I'll tell you like Martin Luther King told you. I have a dream. And I might not get there with you, but I have seen the promised land. Now that's the best I can do. I love you. Go on, play music. That's what you're supposed to do. Go play music. Pick something, anything, just play it. All right, so nobody's trying to pull your chain or yank your chain or anything. We just want to go through this with you. Let me tell you something. You people made me very, very happy in Alabama. You really did good. Good. And we know that's how it's going to end up anyway. So it's your turn. So, sorry if I'm sounding a little bit creepy because they didn't still give me the girl's phone number. What's her name again? So this is the place that you can come to, and you can be safe here. He's not asking you for your phone number and thing. 412-628-0154. All I'm going to do is just ignore it if you call me, except for her, whatever her name is. I'm not Captain Save the Hole no more. That this man, I can't explain to you what it's like listening to him. You have to figure it out. But if you keep listening, what does faith come by? Hearing and hearing. You'll be all right. Even though he doesn't want to talk about this big ass bug, I seen it. It was like 30 years ago. But I can still remember what this damn bug looked like. Love God. I love you. I love you all. I love the general. I love, what's that other guy's name? He's younger. Benaya. I think I'm just speaking out of turn here. I think we love each other, but I don't think they like me. So I'm not stupid. Okay, with that, I conclude. And I've been listening to y'all for hours. I love you people. I love you. I love you. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. I didn't call nobody associated with the true disciples of Christ and ask them for sex. That doesn't make any sense. If it doesn't sound like something I would say, I didn't say it. But I don't mind. At this time in my life, people always try to get me. People rape me when I was younger. It's none of your business. But I'm just trying to say, I'm just trying to live. Everybody wants to fuck me. What the hell is this? How attractive am I? The man already called me ugly. I appreciate him bringing out ugly in a different perspective today. That was something. That was something. He helped me. He always helps me. I'm always glad to hear him call me. Or I'm always glad to answer his phone calls. Or blah, blah, blah. You guys are adults. You'll figure it out. All I want to do is live. You want to kill me? Really? Why? What did I ever do to you? I know how you feel. You people, don't commit suicide. Let me tell you something. We love you. It just seems creepy. Because another man said it. I get it. Please, don't leave. Don't check out. We love you. You're going to reach so many people. You're going to help so many people. You just don't know. I don't know why Hamashiach doesn't show us what we look like to others. I don't know why. I don't know why. But for some reason or another, he put you here. And you have to do something. Just like I told you a couple of minutes ago, I don't know where you're going. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, so we're about to we're gonna go ahead and end this. It's getting pretty late. But he definitely called the sister and said those things. I've seen evidence of it. For him to come on here and lie is really hypocritical. I mean, I see, the first few times that he called,
Wow.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, he need hands laid on him is what he need.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, lust demon on a married woman.
It seems like he's in a desperate type state, man. I bet he's one of them perverts that set and fantasize about women. And a drunken man,
That just makes his lust even worse, 10 times worse. A drunkard. They use the alcohol as an excuse to lie on the alcohol.
That's different.
Yeah. Yep. He's definitely lying when he said it wasn't him, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down and say shalom, man.